We're going to post that too. The lawyer's response was weird. Weird as... And I'm like, yo. So it seemed like the lawyer is on some different time too.
When I tried to touch my son that day, I was not allowed to touch him. But his legs was broken and his chest was open.
I can tell you as far as the injuries to his face, it actually was noted, I think at least in the evidence technician report, as that was actually, they spoke with a dive team, and it was basically indicated to be consistent with a turtle.
You said
underwater, or some kind of underwater animal that had probably, it's hard to discuss without trying to upset you, but basically they believed it was a turtle that had actually taken a bite and
first I was told it was a turtle, then I was told it was a fish. The evidence is not showing exactly what I saw that morning on my son. And when I googled the map where the house is, where the pond was, there's no way my son don't leave my side that long. There's no way you're gonna go run all the way down to that pond to go in that pond. At first there was a video, but now there's no video. Something is missing. I called the sheriff.
Are you trying to say that you don't believe your son went into the pond and drowned? You think somebody hurt him?
I think somebody hurt my son and put him in the pond after. When I called the sheriff department, they still didn't call me back yet. I called the examining doctor, still not called back. I need the investigation to be open because something is missing.
I really don't think so, Mr. Yon.
I'm his mom. Something is missing. I need to open the investigation open. I did my research. I have an investigator. I send the information to. You want me to give you his number so you could call him. You believe I have a case. Something is missing.
I will be more than happy to talk with somebody if you want me to talk with them. But if you're asking me, after spending 15 years at the state attorney's office doing criminal investigations, and now I'm doing this, I understand that this is extremely difficult, but I'm telling you right now, I don't believe that somebody kidnapped your child, killed them, and then threw them.
That's exactly what I'm saying, and I need the investigation to be reopened. My gut feeling said my son was murdered and put in that pond after.
And you think that
because the water.
You don't believe that your son would have been able to.
Nope.
Go to the pond,
but not by himself. Not by himself. There's no way he's gonna leave my side for the first time in his 4 years and a half to go run way down to that pond.
He did leave your side.
He was playing with other kids.
So you think somebody at the house kidnapped your child versus him running off?
Sir?
No, I'm asking you.
I have my sister here with me.
You have what?
Hello?
My sister.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
I'm great, thank you. This is Myri. I would like to know, how does she go about reopening the investigation? Because your belief of whether or not the child was murdered is not really relevant. We want to know how this will be reopened. We want to reopen the case.
Well, my belief is relevant, and because I'm the attorney handling the case.
Okay, so if we need another attorney, is that possible? Is that possible? Do we need another attorney?
No, ma'am. Just because I disagree with you doesn't
You can, you saying you disagree is not okay for me because you weren't there. This is the mother of the child, okay? And if she's telling you that her son's knees were broken and he had scratches on his face, that is more than enough reason to reopen this case. So if you can't do it, she will find another attorney to do it. So we need to know how this case will be reopened.
And if you would allow me to talk.
Sure, go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. As I explained a minute ago that I'm sure you probably heard, we cannot force JSO to do anything. JSO conducts their investigation. Now, if you would like to have them reopen it, then what you need to do is you would contact the detective that was handling the case for Jacksonville.
Okay. So, we've been trying to call the sheriff. There is no call back. We've called multiple times, left voicemails. There's no call back. You are an attorney that told me that you don't believe that her son was murdered. So this is alarming to me. In all honesty, this is alarming to me because you weren't there. So how could you say that this did not happen? You don't know.
No, ma'am. What I do know is in reviewing the reports.
In reviewing the report, there are things that were left out. So I don't know what you're trying to say. I really don't. I don't understand.
What I'm trying to say, ma'am, is based on the evidence of the report.
No. Sir, you just said, I know, and verbatim, you said, I don't believe your son was murdered. This is what you just said on the phone. Okay?
Ma'am, why am I arguing with you? Okay?
Okay,
She's
so...
not my client. She is my client.
Okay.
But guess what?
So,
I didn't get to see my son to the next day. Nobody was really allowing me to see my son.
And organs were removed.
And his organ was removed as well. I didn't get... When they supposedly pull him out of the pond, his organ was removed, his legs was broken, his tip of his nose was gone, his lips was gone, his cheek was gone. Yeah, something's very wrong.
If we can go find something that proves his leg was in fact broken and that was not in the autopsy, then I can work with that. But you have to understand, and I understand this is a very upsetting situation for you guys.
It's not upsetting. I need answers. The tape of him walking in that water. It's missing pieces. There's pieces missing everywhere. All I'm asking is for them to reopen the case and find those pieces that's missing.
Well, what I will be more than happy to do is I will be more than happy to call the JSO detective myself and see if they will return my call, since I used to work with 90% of those guys for over 10 years. I can probably go down there and get somebody to talk to me, okay? I don't mind doing that. Trial is based on evidence. So what would end up happening right now, for instance, with this leg situation, it would be you taking the stand saying my son's leg is broken, but you did not have an opportunity, like you just said yourself, to actually touch him, to decide who are they going to
Both
believe.
Me and my husband said the legs was broken. It's not just only me, it's him as well.
But when you saw his legs, they didn't look like it's broken to you?
Yeah, of course his legs was broken.
I'm not gonna give up until his case reopen.
And sir, you said that you work with these people. You've worked with 90% of these people in Jacksonville, Florida. Is that what you just said?
I was actually deputy director of homicide at the state
how
attorney's
interesting.
office. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll do everything I can to try and get you in. But just so you know,
But you don't believe me though. You think I'm making it up. So I don't think we could work together. I don't think we could work together.
You guys are both trying to put words in my mouth.
I don't think we could work together. I'm saying one thing, you're saying something else. I don't think you're on my side. I need justice for my son.
It's not really very fair. You called me up out of the blue, and this is the first time I'm
It
here.
didn't make no sense. This is not the first time you're hearing this.
This is the very first time you have ever said you think your son was murdered. You know that, and I know that.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Very sad situation.
Sir, if for
Yes.
any reason we would like to switch attorneys, how do we go about doing that? I don't think this is the best match. So how do we go about
It's
moving?
the best match because I'm not jumping on board saying your child was murdered.
I'm just saying this may not be the best match. So how would we go about switching attorneys?
More than happy to put you in touch with one of the managing partners and we can figure that out.
Thank you. Let's get that number.
No, ma'am. I will have them call you when they are available.
No, we need to know when we switch attorneys. That's number one. I don't know who you think you're talking to right now.
I don't know who you are. I just know you're not my client, and all you're doing.
The client is letting me talk to you. The client is letting me talk to you.
I am right here.
So you don't tell me when we can speak to someone. If we don't want you as an attorney, we need the answers. So we need to know who we need to speak to get you off of the case.
I will contact my managing partners, and they will contact
We
you.
need this in writing.
I don't understand what you are asking me to put in writing. You want me to put in writing a text right now?
Yes.
There's no situation to discuss. If you
So-
don't believe what I'm saying, we cannot work together. There's no situation to discuss, sir.
Well, Mr. Yon, just so we're very clear,
Yes.
I know your sister keeps trying to say that I don't believe you and we don't match. I've not said that one time.
Yes, you did, actually.
But you don't believe telling me it's fine. Everything's fine. Just to look at it.
What I have said from the very beginning was that
Either Either way, it doesn't matter. We don't want you to represent us as an attorney anymore. So we need to know how to move forward from that, and that's that. We don't need to go hash over anything else. Thank you. Please put that in writing. Send that in a text. Thank you very much. Is there anything else?
Not with you, there isn't.
Thank you, sir.